And Romney looks perfectly fine. She's just a dumbass. She's your mouth closed. She's perfectly fuckable. You guys give it up for your next comic, Trevor Harris!
So hey guys, I got a friend that's kind of concerned about getting her PhD and what kind of shrink she's going to be, because she's going to be like, dude, man, I don't know if I'm going to be like, I'm afraid that I'm going to tank like the ones that you had when you were a vegetable in high school. And I go, there's no way in hell you're going to tank that bad, because basically I couldn't move, right? And everybody that came into the hospital was like, well, gee, Trev, how do you feel? How do I feel about not being able to move? Okay, let's see. I can't move. I can't walk at all. I can't even talk, so my mom's actually doing this talking for me. I can't shower. My parents have to wipe my ass. You kind of get the whole kind of thing, right? She's like, oh, God, this sounds pretty angry. Did you take our psych test yet? Actually, yes, I did. It was 200 questions. This is what they'll make you do, guys. If you go to, like, a hospital near UCLA, they'll make you go to a building in Pasadena next to the Rose Bowl, and it'll be a 200 question test about that thick. And basically, they're 200 questions of, would you kill yourself, and if so, how would you do it? So I was super pissed off that I couldn't move, and I just told my mom the best that I could with signals and all this kind of stuff. I was like, you know what? Tell them that if I was going to kill myself, I'm not going to, but if I was, I would marry a black chick and we'd have slave and slave owner role play sex until my heart gave out. Okay? Which is like, really? Of course. And I'd bang a Mexican too, and a Jew, and all that kind of stuff. Even white Republicans, because that's what you want. My parents are the whole kind of, oh, you got to get married, so we have this whole kind of white grandchild thing going on. Y'all know how that is. Now, I'm not saying this is Texas and we're racist. They're more racist in LA. But it was just weird being that whole kind of vegetative state, because everybody asked me, how do you feel now? How do you feel now? Well, I'm better. I can actually kind of walk now. My doctor was like, do stand up for the pain, because I know that you can't really walk. You have to hug your wall in your apartment, and your roommates are all like, fuck you, man, you can't walk. And I go, shut up, man, whatever. You guys are just terrible. And it's like, well, what else do you feel? I burn like hell. I squeeze to the point of where, like, when you're getting your blood pressure taken and the machine just won't let go. There's a lot of stabbing pain, a lot of shooting, a lot of pinching, a lot of my body falls asleep a lot, and it's just terrible, the shrinks that they have. It's just everywhere. They're all bullshit. They're like, oh, well, how do you feel about this? How do you feel? Well, I'm going through this, and when their answer is, how do you feel about that? I just told you, no, really, how do you feel? Well, shut up, all right? God, fuck, man. And I'm sorry I can't cuss, because I have cerebral palsy, and we're supposed to be the light of the world, and I know that I can't tie my shoes, and I can't cut my food. Because when I cut my food, if I'm at a steak place and my friends are like, are you sure you don't want me to help you? No, I'm cutting my steak, right? And I'm going like this. And they're like, are you sure you don't want help? No, guys, I'm good. You know? And it's the same reaction I get. You're like, so how do you feel when you masturbate? Oh, that's great, because I'll be jacking off with my right hand. Obviously, my left hand will be going like this. You know, my whole left side will be like and that, guys, is what a seizure would look like. And my friend, she's going to be a great shrink. She shouldn't be worried, because basically this is her style. She's like, you know what, Trev? Fuck the doctors. Remember how you told me that it hurts when you hug people and shake their hands, and that's why you're actually afraid. That's why you're single, because girls are superficial and they don't like it, you know, when they can't touch you and all that kind of stuff. And I go, yeah, it sucks. And she goes, you know what? I'm going to help you out. We're going to do this therapy kind of thing where I'm going to hug you and shake your hand, and we're going to have all this really good, impactful segment. And so we do that, and let's say she'd have a normal patient, right? Some dyke, you know, killing herself in her office over some guy, right? And she'd be like, no, man, don't go lesbian. Go out with a friend of mine that has cerebral palsy or a retard, because they're already broken, so there's no way that they can hurt you.